Okay, so just in the last 2 days, a lot has happened since I've spoken with you guys. Where should I start? First off, living in Georgia, you have to get accustomed to bigger insects than in Michigan because it is warmer here. But bug spray has been my best friend. I've been spraying everything, everywhere. Luckily, I haven't seen anything in my living area, but I'm not taking any chances because anybody who knows me knows that I hate bugs. Hate them. But besides that, I've had to move already from only being there for a week. I came earlier than the room was available, so I was like sleeping on the couch. So I didn't have to pay as much for rent for the rest of August because I was sleeping on the couch and the room wasn't going to be available until the 1st of September. So mind you, I'm sleeping on the couch and so I don't have my own privacy really. I was getting ready in the bathroom and sleeping on the couch. So mind you, I didn't bring much inside. I maybe brought like a basket of clothes and like my laptop and computer inside, and the rest I still had all of my things in my car until the room was available. So now I've moved and I have my own room, very big spacious room. First room was going to be furnished, this one is not, so now I have to plan to get furniture and things like that, or bring the furniture that I have back at home down here, which is probably what I'll do because it'll be more cost efficient to do that. But let's get into why I had to move. So first, everything was good for about a week, besides, the landlord doesn't drive because of, diabetes and medication messes with the vision and they instruct not to drive. So, every once in a while he asks me if I could take him to the store or, take him to go get food, local places nearby. And I have a big heart, so I'm just like, why not? Sure, whatever. So, in the midst of doing all of that, it really just went, I won't say left, but I won't say that's the cause of it, but things went left. I don't know how to say this or word it, the right way without ruffling people's feathers, because I'm okay. But it was asking me to do inappropriate things for money. Mind you, I'm not a prostitute, so no. I was offended and I shut it down right away. But I just didn't feel comfortable with living there after that was proposed to me. With, that in the back of my mind, I just don't feel comfortable operating around the area of that way. I don't judge anybody, to each its own. If that's what you do to get your money, or if you would have handled it differently, that's on you. But me personally, that's not what I get into. I respect myself. If I want to do something, it's because I want to do it. I'm not doing anything for money. I'm not a prostitute. I would never sell myself. I would never put a price on myself. But with that being said, I woke up the next day. Well, I was awakened the next day. I'm sleeping on the couch. It's 9:30 in the morning. He comes downstairs, and it's an alarm system in the house, so it's like front door, back door, garage door, back to back to back. Opening doors, slamming the door, just making a whole bunch of noise. Opening the kitchen cabinets, slamming the kitchen cabinets, and opening the refrigerator, just making all the noise possible. Then opening the blinds. It's 9:30 in the morning. I'm still trying to sleep. Opening the blinds, and then eventually turns the TV on. That did it for me, and I just went off. I tried to stay respectful, but it was escalating. And then the day prior, being asked what I was asked, I was just fed up. So I woke up that day, put on my clothes. Well, no, I actually got in the shower, got dressed, and in the midst of me showering, a little bitty bug comes crawling on the sink. That is when I had enough. Well, that put the icing on the cake. I was already, planning on getting ready to go look for somewhere else to live. And when I seen that bug, the little brown cousins that don't die but multiply, those. And I just couldn't come to terms with that. And I was really surprised because the house is clean, it's a nice area, it's a big house. But I spoke with someone who lives here. One of my, y'all know Kyla. Kyla's cousins live here. And she said that area, she's not surprised, but she didn't expect it to be in the house either because, of what it looked like. But the area, I guess, is like a upscale ghetto. So, I guess it just looks nice, but the midst of it all, it's like a dirtier looking area. But I didn't know that prior to moving down here. It just looked good from online, looking at the room and the neighborhood, and driving through, it looks like a decent area. But, so at that point, I was fed up. I didn't even grab my things out of the house right away, which was just a small little duffel bag and a basket with probably halfway filled because of the clothes that I've already wore and stuff. So at that point, I get up in the daytime and I go around. I'm driving 20 minutes this way, 30 minutes that way, trying to find a place to live. I believe this was the second place. No, this was actually the first place that I looked at. Yeah, but I stopped at this was the first place. And then they own 3 different properties. So they showed me all 3 and told me which ones I could choose from. But I chose the bougie in me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not bougie, but I chose the bigger, better house, and it just felt more like home. I felt like I could actually get comfortable and get used to living there. The other 2 were not my favorite. So, I'm here and I'm comfortable, I'm safe, I'm secure, and I don't have to deal with what I was dealing with. This here now, I live with the landlords of this property are a married couple, a man and woman. So I, don't have any worries in that aspect of it all. But I'm just very grateful and I'm blessed, and just to have everything work out the way that it did so smoothly. And God's always on time, because I was just about to pay this man a big amount of money for September's rent to rent that room out. I'm so glad that everything happened the way it happened when it happened, because I am free from the situation. So I come here, I fill out all the paperwork and give them the money. They give me a receipt, they give me keys, they change the locks on my bedroom door. I have like 2 entryways. It's a pretty big room. One entryway is on the top level and it has stairs to go down, and the other entry level is on like the main floor. So they changed the locks on my room. I have new keys, set of keys, everything. All the things that I had in my car, I brought inside. And then I needed my medicine, you know, to ease my mind. Low 20. I'm just kidding. But so I went to Kyla's cousin's house. We did that, and then I went back over there and I got my things and told him, you know, this is what I gave you and this is how many days I stayed here. I did the math, calculated myself, and this is what you will owe me back. And, you know, I gave him his key. He agreed to give me my money back. And I sat there and I had to shake out all of my things. It wasn't much, so it didn't take me that long, but I had to shake out my things because that's just something that I just can't come to terms with. All my years of living, I've never had to live in a situation where there were roaches or anything of that matter. You know, the worst in Michigan, there's like spiders and stuff. I mean, even, I won't say in Michigan, but the worst that I've ever had to deal with in my living situations was, you know, a spider here and there, or maybe an ant here and there, like during the summertime or whatever. And, you know, but it's just something that I wasn't going to tolerate, and I didn't tolerate, so I got the fuck up out of there. At first, I didn't really want to share that information with my family because I knew how they would react. I didn't want anybody to worry because I handled the situation. I put my foot down, and I knew that it would never reoccur to where I would have to be, you know, in that situation again, or even answer to something like that, because I handled it the right way. And it's not that I was intimidated by the guy or anything like that, because, you know, I can hold my own, and it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't a challenge for me. But just, you know, being down here, not having any family, you know, immediate family that I'm super close with, I just didn't feel comfortable with living there, and I'm sure nobody else would, unless, you know, that's how you make your money. But personally, I'd rather go work for mine the right way, and I'm not selling myself anything. But on the bright side, everything worked out for itself, and I'm here. I have an air mattress I'm sleeping on right now for the meantime, but it's a nice air mattress. I slept well on it, but sooner than later I'll have everything situated. But I just wanted to update you all and let you guys know what was going on. But I am looking forward to Kyla coming down here. She'll be here in 4 days. I believe she's coming Thursday. And for the holiday, I don't even know which one it is, but it's the holiday. We're having a barbecue at Kyla's cousin's house. And Kyla coming, her mom coming, her sister's coming, and, you know, they're like family to me too. So I'm glad that they're coming down here. We'll have a good time. And it's also Pride weekend down here next weekend. And Kyla, she like, oh, I can't wait to go turn up. And everybody know Kyla, wherever she goes, she twerking like a maniac. She twerk everywhere. It don't matter. We can be at church and there's some good music coming on. She gonna be on the ground twerking. That's just Kyla, but I love her to death. But I'm looking forward for that. And oh, I did get a job offer, but it's over where I used to live, and it's like 35-40 minutes away. But I'm not sure if I'm going to take that job because of it depends on the pay rate. If it's worth me commuting back and forth that far for work until I can find something closer, I will take it. But I also was reached out to from my last video from one of my sister's old friends, and if you're watching this, Amy, I greatly appreciate you. You know, she works for a company, and the pay rate is pretty good. It's, you know, maybe like $1 or $2 less than what I was making back home working for the post office. And she told me to send her my resume, and she shot me an email back, and she updated my resume for me, and, you know, wanted my approval. And, you know, I thought my resume was okay, but when she did it, I was like, wow, you know, she knows what she's doing. She put some big old fancy words in there, you know. I feel like I'm pretty good with things like that, but, you know, she shocked me. She did a really great job, and I really appreciate her for doing that. And she shot me the application, so if I'm hoping to get that job, but in the meantime, between time, I might take the other one. But, you know, things are working out for me, so I don't want anybody to worry. My grandpa was like, if you want to come home, I'll come down there and get you, and we can tow your car back so you don't have to drive it back. And I'm like, Grandpa, I'm not coming home yet. I've only been here a week. I got some more fight in me, you know. But everything happens for a reason, and everything is, you know, this is an upgrade for me. So I feel relieved that things are working out for me. And, you know, I did get a lot of views and a few more subscribers. I think I hit like 200 views on my last video, which is the most that I've ever gotten on any of my videos. Overall, my page is growing, and I really do appreciate all of you. And, you know, you guys really make me feel good about things at the end of the day. I'm getting messages back telling me how I've inspired people to, you know, figure out what they want to do with their lives and to take leaps of faith like that. And, you know, that makes it all worthwhile. That makes me feel like what I'm doing it's worth it and working, you know. So I appreciate it, and I love the feedback, and, you know, thank you guys for watching. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe now, and, you know, leave comments of your thoughts and opinions and other things that you would like for me to talk about. So once again, I thank you all for watching. I am greatly appreciative of all of you, even the haters that are just watching just to have something negative to say. But you're getting my views up, so thanks for watching, and I appreciate all of you, and I'll talk with you later.